Good evening, brothers and sisters. This is Brother Yachten coming to you from Brews Studio and News, Israelite Radio Network. Shalom. Good evening. And hello, everyone that tuned in today and is listening to this lesson, getting ready to start, and everyone who is here want to learn this truth and get it. So we gotta study and we gotta get it in today. Okay, today's lesson is gonna be on the end times. In the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6 through 14. But I'm gonna read chapter 24 in Matthew. I'm going to read chapter 6 and chapter 7 today. And the next lesson after this will be the verses up to 14. Okay, now I'm going to start at the top right here. And it says, "And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet." Now that's saying that you're going to hear wars, you're going to hear rumors of wars, talks of wars. You're going to hear all these things in the end time. But even though you're hearing these things about the wars in the end time, the end is still not yet, because according to the Father's prophecy, there's a lot that still has to be fulfilled. He gotta, for one, he still gotta gather up his children, the ones that are scattered to the four corners of the earth. He gotta not only gather them up, he has to make them righteous again. He got to restore them back to the original state, how he originally created man in the beginning, in the spirit. So, saying that, a lot still has to be done. So you're gonna still be hearing and seeing wars going on across the world, and but the end is still not yet. So and all these things that you hear about in the end, you're gonna hear about pestilence, and different things that are very hazardous to your bodies, and things that will make you not feel good and might make you sick, and you might not survive it. So it just depends on how strong a person's immune system is, and how their health is, and how good shape they're in. So that's pretty much how the things is gonna work in the last days, when the Most High send down these things, because nothing in this world that goes on in it cannot go without the Most High allowing it. So everything that is going on, the Father is the one that still allows it. He's the one that allows you to open your eyes and take a breath every morning when you wake up out your sleep. He is the one that allows you to do everything that you do physically with your body, and take a step, walk, jump. I could go on and on, but you can use your common sense and know things that a person do in daily life according to what shape they're in and their health. So, but none of that is capable of doing without the Most High allowing you to do it. So you're gonna have to fall back take a couple steps backwards. And doing that, that's how you get a true understanding about this verse that I'm reading. Because if you go back, and like I just said a minute ago, the 400 years was a curse for disobeying the Father. He punished his children for disobeying him, for not listening to him. And that curse was 400 years ago to our ancestors, the ancient Hebrews, the children of Israel, who are connected to them, the bloodline. And their children, their ancestors, their descendants, like the Most High told Abraham, they shall be oppressed for 400 years. Then I shall save them. So that's how we know the end is not here yet. Because the children that is connected to that bloodline, the true children, is catching the tail end of the ending of the 400-year curse, which was just over with not too long ago. And that's why all these things is going on in this world today, because the curse is lifted. The covenant is being fulfilled. The Most High is judging the world. The Most High is putting it back how he created it. So brothers and sisters, and whoever else that wants to accept this truth from the Most High's word, for understanding, for learning, for wisdom and knowledge, and accepting it for that, you know, you also will be welcome in his kingdom. It says that in his word. You're going to cling on to the heels of the children of Israel. When they enter the kingdom, the other nations that accept this truth and that will do what it takes to get into the kingdom, they're going to cling on to the heels, entering the kingdom. So therefore, the prophecy is being fulfilled as we speak. Now I'm gonna jump down, move this over here, gonna jump down to verse 7. Now, verse 7 says, "For nations shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence, and earthquakes in divers places." Now, I'm going to read that one more time. "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places." Now, what that is saying is all the disasters and horrible things around the globe. You know, we've always had disasters around the globe, but not like this in the time that we're in. Everything is different. It's not the same. And if you're spiritually connected to the Most High, you will understand what I'm saying, because if you know we're in this time period of judgment, if you know the 400 years covenant is being fulfilled, if you know the Most High is building his remnant, restoring everything, and knowing that with his spirit, you have that wisdom and knowledge, that gift that he's giving you. And if you don't have that, just pray and ask for it, and the Most High will touch you and give it to you. If he see you are genuine and you are sincere and you want this truth, that's a gift from the Most High. So, brothers and sisters, just pray for it, you know, and just give up the wicked things in this world. Give up the material things. Give up things that are stopping you from building that relationship if you are in the world out there and sinned and did it that doesn't sin no more. So everybody that chooses not to sin today, pray to the Father and they walk his walk. The ones that are walking with the Father. Not everybody, but the ones that are walking with the Father and who gave up the sins and stopped sinning. But it's different when you walking in the light of the Father, when you're walking in the Spirit. So if you slip and fall, the Most High Word is going to lift you up spiritually and bring you back to righteousness. It's a difference when you get in that state of mindset with the Father spiritually and when you get that connection to Him. And that's a gift that, trust me, brothers and sisters, everybody wants that gift. It's a blessing. No one will understand that do not have that, what you're saying when you tell them about this gift. If they're not spiritually connected with the Most High, they will not understand this. And I run across people that they don't have it, they don't get it. And a lot of people think they got it, but they don't got it. You know, when you try and tell them or talk to them, not all, but a lot of people don't want it. They don't want it. You know, and some people, you know, you got different people, different walks, you know, when you meet out here in this world. So all I can say is, but I pray for them, and you know, I get along with them, and I just tell them and talk to them, and whether they want to accept it, you know, that's between them and the Father. I've done my part. I just keep it moving, but it do sad me because I wish everyone would get this word and just love the Father, the Creator, because that's what He wants. You know, He wants that relationship of prayer to Him. But I'm going to stop right there and end this right there with this lesson. And I want to thank everyone that did join in for joining in and listening to this lesson and tuning in. And I want to say thank you again, and saying that, shalom.